I am Slick Nick, the living legend of hair loss, your personal hairline hero, and of course, the red pill pusher of hair loss. I am of the minority who is wishing to spread the truth that no, you're not being judged on your hair. Instead, you're being judged much more harshly on 10 other things that you can find out by clicking that video right there in the description. But instead, you choose a prison. You choose to continue living a false version of reality. You're part of the 97%. I am here to provide you an opportunity to become like me. Swallow the red pill. So here's what we need to do right now. We need to have some fun. Gonna check out some irrelevant comments that I've received in the last couple days. And something these comments have in common is that it's obvious they left the comment and didn't actually watch the video. Or they just simply have never actually watched one of my videos. They saw a title of a video and a thumbnail of my face and thought, I'm gonna comment on that. I'm not going to invest the time to actually hear what he has to say about the video that I'm commenting. They didn't watch it and it's obvious. So let's have some fun. And I might have to start doing like a regular series of this. So here we go. I recently made a video called Balding WWE Wrestlers You Made Rich and Famous. So I received this one. The screen name is Your Mom. That's the screen name. Here's what they said. Quote, I have a question. I'm 18 and I have baby thin hair. It's dirty blonde and I can see my scalp when wet or in direct light. My dad had thick hair until 40, ... And he goes on this whole spiel about his parents and whether or not they had the balding gene. Okay? Now, the reason this is funny is because that exact video ends with me pretending to get angry like a WWE wrestler. So I start screaming I'm not gonna do it in this video, but I started screaming real loud and getting into character and basically getting upset with the viewers for not simply clicking the link below to watch the video to find out the actual 5 questions you should ask yourself if you're gonna go bald. I make it very simple to know this. It's very easy. You just ask yourself the 5 questions. Best out of 5 tells you either way you're gonna go bald or not by age 35. So the video ends with me getting mad at the viewer for not simply watching the video. So the reason that's funny is they clearly didn't watch the video because that was the highlight of the video. Me pretending to be angry about that. So that's really funny. Now, and of course, if you watch my videos, you know that I continually remind everybody, I don't care about your dad's hair. I don't care if he's bald. I don't care if he's not bald. I don't care if your mother's father bald, because none of those things have anything to do with the 5 questions that you are to ask yourself. I constantly remind people too, don't tell me stuff about you and then expect me to tell you if you're gonna go bald or not. You should be telling me if you're going bald based on those 5 questions. So again, it's hilarious. He missed the whole climax of that video when I pretended to become, at least to embrace the mindset of a WWE wrestler. So that's already hilarious. Okay, let me go down here a little bit more and we'll find another one. I know there was one recently, somebody got angry and I proactively made a video acknowledging that there in the near future, someone's gonna leave a comment basically being angry, saying that I am obsessed with hair loss videos. So I clearly explained what my real obsession was, which is being fit and healthy, because I can control that, and also managing money. So that was the whole video that I made that about, and then they still left a comment talking about that. So it's funny too. I was talking to a guy at the gym today about how, well, and I've talked to a couple different people this week, actually, somebody else that I worked with yesterday. I was explaining to them that yes, I bring in $500 a month. And my wife just came downstairs a while ago. She said, okay, hit pretty close. We hit 480 this month. So, but I wasn't doing videos like very solid at the beginning of this month. So that explains why it's a little shy. But yeah, but the thing is the relationship between creator and consumer often is there's a lack of understanding or the ability to accept the truth that I really am doing these for money and I make money from it. All they can see is a guy who is almost 40 and is obsessed with hair loss. But again, I'm feeding your obsession. So Speaking of ultimate irony, I made a video to address that. The video, you probably saw it quite recently, I posted it. It was called, I'm not obsessed with hair loss, you are, in all caps. Instead, I'm obsessed with being fit, healthy, and managing money. So imagine, that's the title of the video. If you went on to watch the video, you would totally understand I'm openly talking about the fact that I don't actually care about this. I'm exploiting the topic to make money off of you, and for the 3% of you who will ever swallow the red pill, then in that case, you will be able to, you'll be open-minded enough to see the life a different way. So after I made that video and the title, it spells it out in the video itself, here's what someone commented. Someone with the screen name of Google. Quote, people like you get like 300 views and start acting like you've already made it. Your attitude will never let you become a successful YouTuber. You're not even for the people, you're for yourself. You even said it in one of your videos that you don't care because you already get $500 monthly from it. Pathetic, end quote. So at least they do understand that I am clearly doing this for the money and for the 3% who are willing to take the red pill. The other 97%, it's a lost cause, or you're just here because I'm a familiar face and I'm entertaining, apparently. And that's cool. For whatever reason you're here, glad you're here. Because, hey, again, $500 a month. $480 to be exact this month. But again, I wasn't making 3 videos a day all month. If I'm doing that, you know, if I'm making even 15 videos a week, it's going to end up being at least 500 a month. But what's funny is Google, their screen name, it clearly tells me they don't understand how the business model works of YouTube. So the complaint is, I'm only getting about 300 views a video. Funny thing is, a lot of times it's less than that. And granted, there are videos I've on this channel that have got tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands, that's true. But most of them, if I hit 300, I'm happy about it. I'm lucky to get that many. But what I have learned about YouTube from the very beginning, YouTube does not reward me for making quality videos. I tried that. Early on when I started this channel, I actually had this editing software. I edited my videos. I did all this fun stuff, added music and graphics and all that. And guess what? People didn't watch those videos because it wasn't about hair loss. People are obsessed with that. I have to exploit what you are obsessed with. So what doesn't matter to me is how many views each video gets. Sometimes I make a video thinking, this is gonna be awesome, people are gonna love it. And no. Other times, as an afterthought, I just throw together a topic and it becomes super popular. I never know. But YouTube rewards quantity over quality. As long as I keep cranking out more content that people are obsessed with, that's what actually creates the revenue. So it's not specifically how many views videos average even, because even if I make 100 videos and 3 of them get thousands of views, and then the rest of them just help create the subscribership, and it's bringing in new views. So it's the overall picture. Yes, it's how many views a video gets, but it's also how many views my older videos are getting, and it's also how many subscribers I have, which subscribers aren't everything to my business model because I've got thousands of subscribers who never even watch my videos. I've got people who, even this week, said, hey Nick, I haven't watched you in years. I decided to check out one of your new videos. So that's cool, but it's all of those things together. And two, more specifically, am I trying to be a YouTuber full-time? That would be nice, but no. I do very well for myself financially, both my wife and I. You'd be amazed how much money we actually make doing our real jobs. So then you'd say, well, Nick, then why in the world are you spending a couple hours a week doing these videos if you're already making good money? Well, because people who are good at managing money, which is my obsession, know that you need to have several irons in the fire. You need to have a mainstream way of making income and then several others. And I've actually got others other than just this video channel. I do other stuff that I make money on the side. So, you know, you can always look at a comment and find out what people they reveal a lot about themselves in doing these videos. I just want to check one more time just to make sure that I don't have any more obvious ones where, oh, no, here it is. Okay, let me end with this one and then our video is done. Here's one more example of someone who doesn't watch my videos but just leaves a comment. I made a very relevant video called Hair Loss Insecurity Begins with Lust and Ends with Shame. So Stefan Fragiskos had this to say, quote, "Dude, you need help. You clearly have a very unhealthy obsession. Your hair is fine, looks good. You post like 4 videos a day and barely anybody watches." So this is very similar to the last comment. Every day, okay, go outside or something, which is funny because after I go to the gym every morning, 6 days a week for an hour, I walk 2 miles outside. So I am definitely outside, rain or shine every day. So that's funny. I go outside or something. I mean this with love. That's hilarious. So from there, I said, did you watch my new video from yesterday admitting that what my actual obsession is? Sounds like you didn't. He said, nah, seriously, you have like thousands of videos about losing hair when your hair is perfectly fine. Not that that's really the point. Your channel is freaky, man, which I admitted last week in a video. I said, this is a weird channel and here's why. So all of this has already been addressed recently. So I said, you don't actually watch my videos, you just leave comments. It's obvious. I'll be calling you out on this in an upcoming video that you will not watch. And I love how Stinky Cheese chipped in and backed me up on this. He said, quote, "Me and Nick Shell are enemies, and I'm going to get a hair transplant just out of spite for him one day. But I can disagree with you here. Nick Shell has said hundreds of times on this channel that he makes these videos for monetary gain and to encourage men to embrace their hair loss. He's bringing in an extra $500 a month from these videos. 97% of the viewers are obsessed." So there you go. If this video does well enough, then I'll know that I need to start making more of these where I call out people for leaving a comment that proves they didn't actually watch the video. Your comments are right here.